Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to London King's Cross. Wonderful station, LNER heritage, all that jazz. We are at London King's Cross today. And yeah, we're going to spend some time on the East Coast Main Line, because I like the East Coast Main Line, it's fun. Choo choo, all aboard the banter train. No banter trains today, but I'm sure with enough banterous people on board, we can get something similar. We can get something similar indeed. Now the question is, well, it's not a question, we're not driving a train that's in front of us. What scenario is this? It's a random thing, well, it's not a random thing, it's a wonderful thing called Quick Drive. Because I couldn't be bothered setting up any scenarios for this. We're quick driving it today. We're not driving the train in front of us. There is a train behind us, and the game's currently paused, so you cannot hear it. You cannot hear it at all. El train lib pants, pretty much. Yes, ECML loveliness today. So let's unpause the game, shall we? Let's let some sound sort of echo through the station. There we go. I don't know what the sound levels are going to be like. Hopefully they'll be alright, but you know, just gonna... Now, what was that? What was that indeed, ladies and gentlemen? Flying Scotsman! Oh yes, we're going to be driving 60103 today. There we go. So there we go. Open the doors, let the people do their thing. We're going to have a bit of a drive. Yeah, steam! Gotta love steam! Listen to that. Right, let's get those on. Yeah, steam sound supreme loveliness, of course, helping us along the way today. But yes, we're going to be driving Flying Scotsman in 2016 configuration. Where are we going? Peterborough? Something like that. Something like that, maybe. See how far we get. Anyway, the people have boarded. So that leaves only one thing left to do, doesn't it? That means we've got to depart. So let's release the brakes. Release the brakes. And start on our epic journey. Right about, well... Now? Yeah, now. Here we go. Hopefully the sound's not completely deafening me. Steam trains are loud. Deal with it. That's it. This is a sight you want to see right here. Look at this. Six 103. British Railways. And a nice selection of Mark 1s behind us. Take the people north. That's what we're doing today. There we go. I need to see how fast we're going. 4 miles an hour. Great. A whole 4 miles an hour. We're going to get there in no time with that. Let's actually start driving the train, shall we? That's it. So, speed limit's 15 miles an hour. Hopefully we'll get there. Yeah, the thrashy type sound. Yeah, it's the good old chuff chuffs, you know. It's just... so good. Whistle on the real thing doesn't sound like that. It doesn't sound that good. It's a bit feeble. There you go. Train sim better than the real world. You heard it here first. Lovely. Right, so that's good. That's good. We're getting up some speed up. Hashtag do it for the Eastern region. We shall do it. We shall do all of it. We shall do all of it. Alright, so what we've got to do is just, you know, get our speed up. Where'd you get this train from? The train is available on Steam. Steam Sound Supreme is where the sounds are coming from, and this is a reskin to make it look like it in 2016's sort of, you know, newly overhauled quality sort of thing. So I'm terrible at explaining it. It'll all be linked on the YouTube video. Let's put it that way. That's the best way to find out. I can't remember this. I think it's Backdated Train Sim did the reskin for this. Just makes it look like it did when it rolled out of wherever it was being refurbished last year. There we go. We're slowing down. That's not good. Watching Brits Got Talent and my live stream. Wow. Terrible explaining stuff. Yeah, so am I. I'm absolutely terrible explaining stuff. I know what I mean, but I just can't convey it. So perfect for being someone of the speaky stuff online. See, terrible. Right, there's your 45. Come on. That's it. It's an evil gradient out of here. It's really noisy too. Excellent. Here we go. Popping out. Very nice. There's high speed 1. To think, because of the 10-year overhaul that this thing went under, the last time Flying Scotsman would have travelled, that wouldn't have been here until it first ran on the East Coast Main Line last year. It's amazing what changes in 10 years. Frame rate, come on, you've got to stay with me here, game. I've even had to turn the graphic settings down a little bit. I need the game to stay with me tonight. I really do. Right, it could really do trying to get some speed up as well. That'd be good. How's that though, eh? Oh, into another tunnel. Lovely. Ooh, it's eerie in here. Very eerie. If we do get some speed up though. If we don't get speed up, we're never going to get to Peterborough. We'll be here all night. I don't want to be here all night. Because beds are a thing and they're comfy and I'm tired. But hopefully we'll do well today. Just try and get a bit more out of it. We've got loads of pressure to spare, so we can probably push it to its limits. Try and get to 100 miles an hour if we can. Probably won't happen with auto fireman on, but you know. How many trains are driving tonight? Oh, we'll find out, won't we? We will find out indeed. Yeah. Ready for the laggy Finsbury Park approaching. So many catenary posts and cables there, it's ridiculous. I need to get off this gradient. It's not being kind to me. There we go, come on. Non-stop to Peterborough. We can do this. Game, stay with me here. Thank you. You've got to love Steam, haven't you? I mean, it's a classic. It's a classic. Are we still accelerating? Very slowly. It'll do. Steam's a classic. I mean, look at that. That's just great. That's just great. How are we doing? We're not really. I'd like to keep doing, please. If we could just push ourselves to the limit a bit. That's it. Get our speed up. What can you beat classic stuff in general, really? Well, it depends on your perspective, doesn't it? I mean, it's the nostalgia factor that makes classic stuff classic, isn't it? But in terms of efficiency and stuff like that, some of the stuff we have today is no comparison, so it depends on how you look at it. There you go. The galloping sounds have kicked in now. And so's the water. Water's getting injected. Great, just what I want. That's going to make us lose pressure. Precious pressure. Auto fireman's doing the job, so. Because I ain't doing that. I ain't being responsible for anything that involves pressure. 40 miles an hour. Come on. Come on, game. I know it's Finsbury Park. Just relax. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Bring it down a bit. Come on, train. I know you can go faster than this. You can go 100 miles an hour. I believe in you. I'm going to be driving you terribly, but ignore the fact that I'm doing that. Just do it anyway. Just do it. Just go 100 miles an hour. I believe in you. Very nice. Alright. 42 miles an hour. Can we go a bit faster, please? That's it. Hopefully we'll get some speed up eventually. That's the thing with Steam, it doesn't accelerate very quickly. You can see why when you put it compared to other trains, you know, side-by-side comparison, you can see why it was replaced eventually. You can indeed. But it's still beautiful. The sounds, the smells. It's great. Steam trains are great. They really are. Speed limit's going to go up to 95 shortly. We're nowhere near that. Nor will we be for quite a while, I reckon. Go through Haringey very shortly. Not the furthest I've ever been north on the East Coast Main Line is Alexandra Palace. That hasn't changed. Oh, hello. Nice. Super Alps reskins pipe. Gotta love it. Frame rate. There we go. Yeah, this will go on YouTube at some point. I've got lots of stuff to go on YouTube though, so it won't be straight away. Unless, of course, you're watching us on YouTube, then hi, I achieved my goal of getting this on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Anyway. Right. Nearly at 50 miles an hour, which is progress. Progress. Side by side with the Super Class 47. Yeah, maybe not. That's a slightly different side by side comparison, indeed. Also, as well, the livery. No stupid yellow front. You know, not anymore. Not with this train. Look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Could you imagine having to learn this though? I couldn't. I know there's people that still do. I'm not sure if I can wrap my head around it. Super milk van. Oh, it needs to happen. Needs to happen. Alright, see if we can't get a bit more out of her. Let's see. Try and push to the limit. That's all we've got to do. Super Duff, yes. Duffs, spoons, whatever you want to call them. The Ooh train. They're great. Oh. There's Ali Pali. Never actually noticed it was in game. So there you go. There's Ali Pali. Pretty accurate actually. I've been there a few times now for the London Festival of Railway Modelling. But the hill is such a nightmare to walk up. It's terrible. It really is. Let's fly ahead. Let's fly ahead. Hopefully it won't cause the game to crash. Had that before. That's it. Very nice. It's just a shame the frame rate's not keeping up. I've even turned the settings down, it's still terrible. Even that was there. Yeah, I always find in Train Sim, I'll drive a route again. It's like, really? That was there? I never noticed. I do it quite a lot. Still speeding up. We are losing pressure ridiculously though. I'm accelerating too quickly, clearly. I'm not treating her very well. Oops. Into the echoey tunnel of New Southgate. Very echoey, in fact. Very nice. 100 miles an hour. We've gained about 7 miles an hour in the time, but that's fine, since I last mentioned the speed. I reckon we'll just get up to 100 miles an hour and then we'll have to brake for Peterborough. We've got 70 miles to go. So, let's just literally sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Pretty much, that's all we've got to do. Once she's underway, not much else I can do other than adjust the throttles every now and then. Thing is, these coaches are heavy as well. There we go. You see, these coaches, these are the coaches that come with the Class 40 on Steam, because they have AP sounds in them. So it's they're the best coaches you can use on from any DLC really on Steam. But they seem heavier than anything else because I put these coaches down. I did exactly the same move in testing, and you know, didn't want to pull them at all. Didn't want to pull them at all, so I had to take a few coaches off. There we go. Do I create my own quick drives? No, I use the ones that's there, but I create custom consists and, you know, go into quick drive, go into the scenario editor and change the train up if I want to. This is a custom consist. It's the only way I could do it. Oh, why putting water in now? That's not handy. Losing pressure now. I have to coast along for a bit, I suppose. This is going to take a while. So pressure's going back up, and pressure's going back down, and pressure's going back. Pressure seems to die and the frame rate does. Isn't that great? Oh, and the particle effects. I know, right? See, Steam sounds supreme. They know what they're doing. They really do. I can't wait to see what Train Sim World will be able to do with Steam Train particle effects. That's going to be an interesting sight one day. I hope. I hope it doesn't take forever to get Steam into that sim, because I imagine it will both look, sound, and feel amazing. I really think it will. We can only hope, though, right? Oh, there's a constant upgrading coming up. This isn't going to go well for me. That's it, a bit more. There we go. Approaching Oakley Park. New Barnet. I suppose as well, I mean, technically, our top speed should be 75 miles an hour, as per the rules, but Tornado's gone 100 now, so technically we can do what we want. As far as I'm concerned, at the moment we're not getting past 50, so it doesn't really make much difference. Oh yeah, that Hastings line, that is, I'm covering that. I'm gonna thumper the hell out of that route. It's gonna be great. Speed limit's now 115. We're never going to make that. Not in this train. Although we might reach 115 in the stream at some point. I'd like to think so anyway. Wow, we've gone just over 3 miles since I last spoke of the mileage. We're going to be doing this for a while. Ain't it great? Ain't it great? Hastings Mainline. Yes, backdated train sim on Facebook. They're making Hastings to Tunbridge in the 1990s, I'd like to say. And it's probably going to be free, because they make freeway routes. They did North London Line in the 1980s. So it's either set in the 80s or 90s. And yeah, backdated train sim. Look them up on Facebook. They do some good stuff. They've also done the Epping and Ongar Railway. And a few other ones here and there, and done the Moorgate branch on the East Coast, on this very East Coast main line. I've probably got it installed actually. Let's have a look. There's Peterborough. Well, laggy. Scroll down. We've got to do all of this. There we go. Have I got it installed? No. Okay, never mind. I haven't got it installed. And also, fun fact as well, it looks like DP Simulation are going to be sceneryising the Hertford Loop, which is great. They've also extended a bit further up. What's it? There's a branch somewhere around here. They're extended it towards Cambridge, which is fun, but they're not going to Cambridge, I don't think. So the East Coast Main Line's getting some love. It really is. And so's Hastings, which is great. Let's try and get our speed back up now. We've got some pressure again. Not really paying attention. I should be paying attention, but I'm not. Hadley Wood. Bear with me whilst I fly to Hadley Wood. Not very often you probably hear anyone say that, but I want to watch this. It's going to look amazing. Please stand well away from the edge of platform 3. The approaching train is not scheduled to stop at this station. Okay, that was amazing. That was literally amazing. Anyway, swiftly moving on. We're up to 60 miles an hour for that. That's why I love Steam. Screenshot. I didn't actually take any screenshots in that. If I take a screenshot, it freezes the game ever so slightly, and it'd interrupt it for you guys. So I'm less concerned about the screenshots, apart from maybe here. Maybe here, take a nice screenshot. Yeah. I've noticed I'm not taking as many screenshots as I used to. I don't know why. Maybe I don't feel like I have to anymore. I know it's strange, right? That's it. Very nice. Approaching Potter's Bar. Thumbnail right there in post editing, definitely. Or something of that description anyway. Might have to. Let's put it this way: if I had to re-drive this to get that thumbnail again, I wouldn't mind too much. Put it that way. Potter's Bar is one of those stations. That's sort of the station for me. Like, you know, that's when you're leaving London. Once you've gone past Potter's Bar, the other way, that's when you're getting near London. It's just one of those stations. It is to me, anyway. All right, nearly at 70 miles an hour. Let's see if we can't just, you know, get ourselves up to there a bit more. Brakes are slightly on. No, they're not. They're in running. They're supposed to be there. You can tell the brakes aren't on because the pressure is at 21 inches on the dial next to it. 21 is the brakes are fully released. 14 is them in running, because it saves steam instead of having to constantly try and keep the brakes off. Something like someone can explain it a million times better than me. But the brakes are where they're supposed to be. Trust me. I've been driving these long enough now. Oh, water's going back in. We're losing pressure. That's great. Let's bring it back a bit. Through Potter's Bar. Welcome MRTFL. Welcome to the stream. That's it. We were so close to 70 miles an hour. Just go wait till the water's finished going in, then we can get ourselves going again. We'll wait for the pressure to build up again anyway. We've got to treat steam trains well. You know, got to treat them nice and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Apart from the fact I'm just annihilating every other part of them, but you know, never mind. I could learn to drive these a lot better, but there we go. What we're driving and on what? We are driving Flying Scotsman. On the East Coast Main Line, we started off from King's Cross and we're headed for Peterborough. That we are. We're headed for Peterborough. Platform 4, which is yeah, great. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's where we're going. That's where we've been. It's all good. 4472, as it would have been in the LNER days. The big four. The big four are the best. They really are. Alright, we've built up enough pressure again, so let's just start. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. We'll have some banter later. Is this not banter right now? Low frame rate banter. Anyway. 0%, the loco would be constantly releasing the brakes, thus wasting steam. Thank you for explaining it so nicely, Sal. I knew someone would. I'm terrible at explaining it. There we go. That's why the brakes are at 14%, they're in running. Right, 60 miles an hour again. Pressure's all good, so we're just going to open her up again, I suppose. There's a train coming. Looks like a 319. Quick drive, what are you on? Quick drive, what do you want? Anyway, no screenshots. I've taken a couple. I'm more focused on the driving today. I'll take the screenshots another time. Besides, I've got lots to drive, so I don't want to be pausing the game constantly because we'll never get done. A few screenshots. Russia S, yes, the 817. I looked at that. Yeah, I can see what you mean. They are loosely resembled on trains, but they are actually fictional because they're all one coach long, pretty much it. Nothing else. Yeah, Extreme Express. What a game! What a game! Have you missed anything? You've missed me leave King's Cross, but seeing as you're a Flying Scotsman fan, you're probably going to enjoy the next several 60 miles. Let's just put it that way. There's a 319 on the ECML because quick drive is very generic. So it will say electrified commuter train on this route goes there from there to there, and then it will just see the 319's an electric commuter train and just plonk it down. That's the easiest way I can explain it. It's probably a much more technical way, but again, that's not for me to do. So yeah. Well, move the camera by accident. That's fun. So, approaching Hatfield. Just under 60 miles to go. We'll be fine. We can do this. I would like to get some more speed up, if we can. Got plenty of pressure to spare. We're getting a slowly nice down gradient. Should help us along the way. Do I have OMSI too? No. No. We've got a Classic 7. Yeah, I've got the Classic 7. One of the first trains I probably bought for Train Sim. I've just never done a video on it. I have done one. I did one with Game 75. One of the first videos we ever did together. I drove the 67. But that's about it. I've never driven it since. I need to do it at some point. Skips are great. And the train. It's a Great Northern 319. This is not reliving yet, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? If Quick Drive was smart, it would be taking Subaru's 387s and running it about. But no, not today. 70 miles an hour. We're approaching Owen South, which is great. Progress. We're making progress. Drive-by camera. Where's the drive-by camera? This is one thing that has always been a problem in Train Sim. It's just an overhead camera unless it decides it wants to be kind, which it doesn't right now. I have to make me own. Making me own! I'm being a trespasser right now. Don't do this. Always tell the news when, you know, the debut run on the East Coast Main of the Flying Scotsman last year of how many people were trespassing. It's great. It's not great. Seriously not great. I'm being very sarcastic there. Will I ever play OMSI 2? No, probably not. I dislike buses quite heavily. So I very much do. Buses aren't for me. They're really not. Don't mind trucks. Definitely don't mind trains. Yeah, planes. I like planes, but not enough to learn how to fly one. I'll fly one on the casual, but you know, we're losing pressure again. Oh. So. Class 88. I don't know, but it'd be fun to find out because Class 88 is interesting. Train approaching. 365. Nice. Think about trolley buses. I don't really think, to be perfectly honest. I don't really think. Favourite route in north of England. I don't really have a favourite route in north of England, really. Not entirely sure. The backdated route, the 1066 thing, that, yes. Thumbs up. You can't see it, but my thumb is definitely up right now. Looking forward to that. Come on, train. Let me speed up again. Passenger view. I think we've got one. Hey, there we go. Your standard Mark 1 passenger view for the Mark 1s in Train Sim, really. Not much else to say there. Going through Welwyn Garden City. Oh no, we're not. We've already done that. Yeah, I've already. There we go. I just saw it on the HUD and thought, hey, no, never mind. Already done it. The game's ahead of me. Can you tell I'm knackered? Your house is near the Medway Valley line. Nice. Nice. Love the Medway Valley line. That is the one route I reckon I could drive with my eyes shut. That one. I reckon I could do it by sound alone. I really could. I reckon I really could do that. I would never be high. Because drugs are the worst thing on this planet. It's my humble opinion. So's alcohol. You'll never, ever, ever get alcohol in me. Ever. It doesn't matter who you are. Never happen. You're from Tunbridge. Nice. I'm not telling you where I'm from. That's a bad idea for me. But, nice. Just know that I'm on the Medway Valley Line too. Just know that. Alright, let's get ourselves back up again. Well north and into the tunnel. Now. 54 miles to go. I can assure you that we're going to be doing this for a while. That much I can assure you. That's pretty much all I can assure you right now. I can't tell you how long, because, you know, I planned this out based on the speed limits. I didn't realise, obviously, that the Flying Scotsman would not be going at the speed limits. So, yeah, that's going to be problematic. Nah, no it won't. Nah, it won't. It'll be fine. Do get some more speed up though. Let's try and thrash it for a little while. Well, I said try and thrash it. Clearly not. Going over a viaduct, very nice. Screenshot potential is increasing right this very second, so we'll go for it. I don't want to take many, because it will just delay our journey. We're sorry for the delay to your service. This is because the driver was taking screenshots. Isn't he always? Very nice. I love you all. There you go. Let's be equal about that. Oh, we're approaching Nebworth. There we go. The station now famous across all train sim people. Very hard for the 91 current after me. Yeah, too right. Too right. Right, let's try and use this gradient to our advantage. Let's just push her to the absolute limit. Just until we get to Nebworth. It's not really working, but, you know, I'm trying. Even though I do try and live by... I do try to live by Yoda's words, do or do not, there is no try. There you go, just hypocrite much. I've heard of Vulcan Productions, yep. I don't like their no fictional reskin policy on their Mark IIIs, that's not fun. So I should be using Super Alps instead when they're done. So you won't see me using Vulcan Productions reskins most likely. Don't like their policies, won't use their products. Pretty much it. That's my sum up. Hate to be bold like that, but you know. How many screenshots have I taken? Now that is the ultimate question. Pressure, oh my god. Let's just let it build back up. Too busy reading the chat. I know it can't be enforced, but still. It's still annoying. Or it's the plan driving tonight? Ah, you'll find out. Approaching Stevenage, that's good. That's good, which means we've done about, what, 20 miles thereabouts so far? 50 to go. And then we would have done the East Coast Main Line. London to Peterborough. I need more pressure to come back. Come on, train, don't do this to me. I'm losing all this speed. Wagons are great. I'm looking forward to the 314 and 315. 315 TFL rail. Under and overground. Let's have it all. Let's have it all. How many screenshots? It's definitely a Q&A question. Go and leave it on the Q&A video. That would be very handy. Don't leave questions if you're watching this on YouTube, because the Q&A would have already been live by then. But you've still got at least a week to continue asking questions, and on Twitter. Hashtag M978D. This is for the Twitch vote. Not the YouTube vote. Okay, water really needs to stop going in now, because I'm slowing right down and the pressure's not building. I need the water to finish doing it. This is the downside of auto fireman. When's the Q&A coming out? No idea yet, because I haven't recorded it yet. I'm giving another week or so for you to ask questions, and then... This consist is 7 coaches long, and none of them have handbrakes, so it's none of that. It's none of that business. It's 7 coaches long. These are the coaches that come with the Class 40 DLC, and they seem to be quite heavy. They seem to be quite heavy indeed. I think everyone's just like, you know, everyone from King's Cross has just sort of hopped in the brake coach, because we are not doing well at all. That's it, come on. HST, definitely. Faster Faversham. Ooh, very nice. Stevenage. See, you know, you'd like to think Stevenage would be one of those stations like Gatwick, but right, I'm halfway there now. I can continue going. No, no, definitely not. This is nowhere near halfway along this route. And at this rate, we're never going to get there. We don't need to be on the fast lines. No. I was being a bit, Stevenage. Very, very good. Yes, I was a bit optimistic about sticking this on the fast lines, wasn't I? I was indeed. Oh well. Who cares if we're, you know, holding up the rest of the trains? Who really cares, eh? I reckon we're going to get there at 12:27. It's 11:35. Okay. Okay. We've got pressure back, so let's do it. Ultima all thrash right now. That's it. We got this. I'd like to think there'd be a southeastern extension one day. That'd be nice. That's it. We got this. We got this. There's a nice downhill coming up here. And someone call it the banker. Arrest 47. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Right. 55 miles an hour. Maybe just during my birthday. Well, if your birthday lands on a Friday, there's a chance of it. But I'm, you know, I'd like to start getting the streaming schedule up sorted soon. So I'll try not to deviate from that. So, you know, it will be what it will be, I'm afraid. Losing pressure again, but that's okay, because we're building speed up again. And the second I build speed up, water's going to have to go back in. And... Great. Great. Come on. We got this. We got this. Welcome aboard this Flying Scotsman to Peterborough, calling it Peterborough only. Your driver is prominent, aka Banter Man. Thank you. Happy Saturday. Hope it's a Sunday. Now we're arguing days. Great. No, I can assure you that it is in fact a Saturday for me. I hope to go get some water. Thanks. I've got water right here, but unfortunately if I tried to throw it in my computer to give it to Flying Scotsman, I think there might be a minor explosion. Just a minor one. Happy Saturday to you all. This video won't go out on a Saturday, but never mind. Yep, time difference, that's the thing in this world. Alright, hitching, approaching by the looks of it. That's great. Water's going back in, as if on cue. Thankfully we're on a down gradient, so it should keep our speed a bit better. Hopes. Yeah, that hope's dying away. That pressure just drops. You might put the Super 47 behind the Scotsman and see how fast I can get before it derails. Good plan. Not. No, it's a banterous plan. There's good plans, bad plans, and banterous plans. I usually fall in between the bad and banterous ones. You know, in principle, what I'm doing tonight would seem like a good idea, but in the long run, probably going to be a bad one, because I'm going to be very tired, but who cares, am I right? The Super 47 versus jet race, it's hard to do, because the Super 47 could go around a corner at 300 miles an hour and not derail. The jet train will derail, so that makes it virtually impossible to even attempt. Because one can go just as fast as the other, but one can derail, the other one can't. So it makes it a very unfair race and almost impossible to even conceive. So probably not. There you go. Just, yeah, summarise that. Probably not. Still slowing down. I don't want to be slowing down. To be speeding up. Speeding up. I really should be on the slow line right about now. Could you imagine if I just sort of looked back behind me and there was like a row of HSTs and 91s all just beeping the horns going beep beep beep, speed up. Oh, the rail rage. It'd be great, wouldn't it? That's why signalling is such a good thing, because you just otherwise rail rage everywhere. Still slowing down. Invisible man. Thank you. I was going to say, you stopped putting water in, and you did, you legend. Right, speed up. Take this opportunity to speed up. All the speed up. Welcome on Crazy Dan, welcome. Goes over the jet train and races and tell him yeah. Good plan. I'm not sure if he'd fall for it after the first time, you know. That was funny. One of the best moments ever. Could really do with speeding up a bit more, you know. You know that feeling, just like, you know, you need to go a bit faster in life, you know. Just, yeah. I could do a speeding up right now because we've still got 42.5 miles to go. We've got that far to go indeed. With a bit of luck, it'll go well. Hopefully it'll go well. I'd like to think it'll go well. Fingers crossed. We're on a downhill as well, and the train's just, it's just, you know, I ain't going to do what I did in the 52, I ain't dropping any coaches. We're getting everyone around today. We are getting everyone around indeed. No music, no music, absolutely no music, no. No song request. It wouldn't spice things up. Music is the intro and the outro, and that is it. Otherwise YouTube would have a bit of a problem with it, you see. Miles an hour. Nearly, hopefully. 40 miles, 40.8 miles I should say. being optimistic saying 40 miles, with the extra 0.8 to worry about. 70 miles an hour, come on. There's a whistle board, hey! There was probably many whistle board, I just haven't been paying attention. So, who knows? Driving trains while tired. It's a good idea. Do it. I encourage it. Why not? Why not indeed? I'd love to get to 75 miles an hour. Because I haven't done that yet, I don't think. I haven't done that at all. .3, 72.4. It's 2. We're getting there. We're getting there. Bantosaurus Rex. Very, very well done. Well done. Top quality puns. Blow the whistle for RLC. I don't know. That's a very nervous Scotsman for you. Right. Oh dear. Yeah, let's not do that. We don't need to see people's ages, thank you very much. We're here for the banter and nothing else. Flying Scotsman to Edinburgh in 4 days. Yeah, too right. Oh, water's going in again. This fireman's not listening to me. He's just doing what he wants. It's almost as if he's automatic. You wouldn't, of all the places to have an argument, it's not when you're in charge of something that's like over 100 tons. Because, you know, you can always imagine, if the driver and fireman had a fallout, he's like, no, I'm not giving you extra water. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? That was an amazing PC. Well, the PC is only 2 years old, which in technology terms, it's not amazing anymore. And anyway, Train Sim's a 32-bit program. No amount of RAM in the world will make it run better. Not at all. PSI, pounds per square inch. So for every square inch, how many pounds is that? You know, sort of thing. Yeah, whatever. Pounds per square inch. Still holding above 70 miles an hour. At the moment, that's good. 37 miles to go. Approaching another station. Biggles Wade. Biggles Wade. There you go. Still losing pressure. Hey, the water finished going in. Just wait for the pressure to build up and we'll be on our way again. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. There's a train over there. I see your networker. Great Northern hype. Very nice. Power back up. Gotta be careful. The pressure hasn't built up yet, so we've got to be careful. I'd like a nice long downhill at the moment, so I could take the pressure off instead of accelerate. That'd be golden, but it's not going to happen because this is the East Coast Main Line. This is the south end of the East Coast Main Line. It's flat. It's very flat. approaching Sandy. Nice. Whistle boards. It's nice how they're still whistle boards. That hasn't been changed at all. You know, that's the W has stayed all this time. The whistle, you know, this hasn't been changed to horn, which is great. One of the things that's lasted this long. This comment thing on which I'm driving. It's a little twitch thing. I can't remember what it's called. That it just picks it up on OBS. Yep, 34 miles. It's all good. It's all good. And we're approaching Sandy. What time won't work? I'm crazy. Dan's not here at the moment, so the bot's dead. Which is, you know. Right. I'm gonna let the train drive itself. Well, it's driving itself anyway. But just want to check something. It's all good. Lots of sad. I think we mean lots of sand. I'd hate to think there's lots of sad. Hello, Ruby Grill. Right. Is the train still driving itself? I hope so. I'm not actually looking at it right now. Really not. Really not. Anyway, yeah, okay. Just letting the train do its own thing as we go through Sandy. That's it. Very nice. Oops. There's me trying to do the horn. I'm on the wrong window. Ain't that great? I said horn. I meant whistle. I'm tired. It's great. Right, so the train's still driving itself? I hope so. Trains don't have steering wheels. Yeah, but they've got, you know, the rails. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. As long as it's still driving itself, the pressure's going, isn't it? Yeah, slowly. That's it. I don't know how long I'm streaming for yet. Oh, there. Right, okay, good to go. Everton down fast. 30 miles, that's what I'm talking about. It's actually going moderately well. Yeah, sorry for the silence there. Just, you know, very casual this. So, how are we looking on the map? Hopefully, nicely. Centre player. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. We've only got that little kink left to go, and we're all good. Yes, I did hear that. I did hear that. Very happy for IC82. Very happy indeed. It's been nearly 2 years since I last seen him. That needs to change. I haven't seen him. Yeah, I haven't seen him in ages. Oh, that moment when you knee your desk and then everything moves. It's not fun. Yeah, the pressure's sort of keeping itself steady. That's nice. Fun fact: this is actually a horror. This is actually a horror story where these things roll themselves up. There you go. There's the backstory to that exact field right there. Lovely. Imagine how many people would be standing there in the real world. Any om nom nom plan for tonight? Well, you'll have to find out, won't you? To find out indeed. I never give anything away. I'm so mysterious, and I don't need to be. It's just, it amuses me. It's like, no, you're not knowing what I'm driving, so I can do a big reveal that's pointless. But who cares? It's great. It's great. Right, let's try and push ourselves a bit further. We've got a nice bit of pressure. This was farming sim. The bells beyond the track. I've never played a farming sim. I don't know if I ever will. I say even though I do play a lot of train sim, I'm not a simmer as such. I'm more of a gamer. I just happen to play train sim. I'm not one of those people that plays every sim that's out there. You barely hear me. Is it a problem with anyone else? Because no one's complained about the sound for the first 40 odd miles, so we'll see how it goes. But I haven't been on the 700, no, and it is sad that they're cancelling the order for that. Yes, 707s. They look so fancy. I love them. They look great. I haven't even seen one in person. I've just seen them in videos. They look great, but no. 27 miles to go to Peterborough. St Neots is approaching. Looks like there's a nice downhill grade turning up, which is what we want. Tell you what, whoever got this thing to go 100 miles an hour, they must have been geniuses. Because I'm not doing it. Ain't happening at all. I've got to 72 or 73 miles an hour at best at the moment. Here we come. We're coming for you, Sydney Oaks. We're coming for you indeed. Let's go and stand up there. What are you doing here? Go away. Right, anyway, moving swiftly on. We're going through platform 2, which is this one, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to stand here then. Cool. Right. So, nice. Should probably say it. No links in chat, please. No links in chat. Right, here we come. Nice. I'm not dedicating a video to the 508 until the actual 508 is out, because at the moment it's just a reskin 313, so there is not much point. There is not much point, personally. At 70 miles an hour, pressure is going to start disappearing again. There's someone is putting the water in, Mr. Invisible over here. Getting the water in there. Interesting to see what happens with the 707s, because as far as I'm aware, first NTR, don't want them. So, it'll be interesting to see where they go. Will be indeed, because there are some. Steaming. Yeah, it's a little loud, isn't it? It is. Steam is loud. Very loud. So that if you can't hear me, good. Good. Alright, let's drop that again. Nice. And there goes the speed again. Whistle board. Lovely. You can hear me. Good, I suppose. Well, you can hear me. Make of that what you will. I'll let you decide whether that's a good thing or not. Right. Just pick up a little bit. Just a little bit. "21 miles to go." Now we're getting to sort of like the final stretch. Final stretch. I believe we're on the on that bit. Well, nearly, I think. Yeah, so just got up here and then around this kink here and then into Peterborough. So not too bad actually. It's going well. It's going well. It's only taken about an hour so far. Ain't it great? Ain't it great? An hour to do, well, so far 50 miles. God love the East Coast main line. Oh, main line feels cool. Awesome. There are some good things happening. Apparently there's a train coming that even I won't know about until the last second, so that's interesting. Right, okie dokie. There we go. Train some guy, I wouldn't worry about it too much, I'll be honest. Just don't let it bother you. It's not you. Put it that way. Get ourselves back up to speed if I can. Stream train. All the puns are out tonight, aren't they? They really are. They really are. It's great. Just sort of flicking between watching the train, watching the chat, watching the train, watching the chat. It's, you know, yeah, it's the way it is. At some point, something will go horribly wrong. It'll either be on the chat or it'll be on it'll be the train. There will be a reveal of a secret train at the end of the month from all my line. A secret train. Is it going to be invisible? Is it all a big prank? An invisible train. That'd be hilarious. Just floating people going down the track. Okay, that needs to be done. Someone do that. Someone invisible text to the entire train apart from the passengers. That'd be great. Right, nearly back up at 70 miles an hour. Ain't it great? At least I'm holding a sort of steady average 70. Busted you. No crashing the national treasure. Oh, don't worry about it. Fine. Fine. Good night, MRTFL. Thanks for watching. We are approaching Huntingdon. Connex or Southeastern? Service-wise, Southeastern. Nostalgia-wise, Connex. So, there you go. Let's just put it this way. The Connex livery is still on a few trains even to this day. What does that say? It says Southeastern are bad at getting their trains refurbished, but, you know, it says that Connex have lasted longer than you'd think. So there you go. Even if their service was very questionable. but I don't care about that. Let's put it this way: I like Connex enough that if you like Connex as well, you'll know that I like Connex just by looking at the channel. Let's put it that way. Ask me that on the Q&A. Go and ask questions on the Q&A video. No point to me doing it all now. I'm having a video dedicated to questions. I'll put them over there. Over there. Excellent. I'll answer that one. Any more train spotting videos coming? Not yet, because I record the footage over a long period and then compile it all together and push one out. So, we'll see. Don't need to be sorry. Don't need to be sorry. Just, you know. It's a place for questions. Evening, Seamus. Welcome to the stream. We are 16.5 miles away from Peterborough. And the pressure's going again. Lovely. Lovely. You know, the terrifying part is at the end of this, I actually have to stop. Left can cross an hour ago. I know, right? I know. Where's the time gone, eh? I actually have to stop at the end of this. This is the thing that's, you know, yeah. It's like it's like in the film Eddie the Eagle where he says, "I just need to, you know, some advice. How do you land exactly?" That's me. Like, how do I stop? That's so me. That's so me. Master Key Simulations. Oh yes, they're amazing. They haven't released a product yet, and they're amazing. So yeah, this is just the way it is. Stop a mile and a half out. Nah, we'll ace it. We'll ace it. Don't we worry. Don't you worry. Fine. Besides, the older steam trains in Train Sim are easier for me to drive because they're a lot simpler. I dread the thought. I dread the thought of how complex steam trains could be in Train Sim World one day. You know, it's just the manual is going to be huge. Because, you know, they're complex beasts. This is all we're doing. Depends on what you mean by that. If all we're doing is having banterous times together, then sure. You know, I can't answer that question properly. You know, there's different perspectives, different ways to approach it. Are we all hyped for AP's VP185? No. Definitely, yeah, no. Definitely not. Definitely not. Look, the thing is, right, the other two are fine, alright? The headlights, accurate, which is great. And it came with liveries that are useful on practically every British route in Train Sim. Well, not exactly, but, you know, British Railways all the way up through GWR, you know, would have been Virgin Trains, but you can get reskins for Virgin Trains that use it. You know, East Coast, Great Western, all that. For both of them, GNER, the old, you know, old Great Western ones. The VP185 is going to have East Midlands trains. That's about it. That's about it, because that's where they operate, and the headlights are going to be wrong. So, what's the point? When Master Key Simulations have shown off a brand new clay render for a VP185 HST, why would anyone buy the one that's coming from AP? Master Key, yes. AP, no. Just wait. Just wait. It's all you've got to do. Wait, just wait. My best advice I can give you there is wait for Master Key Simulations to bring forward their VP185 HST. That would be worth spending your money on. Seeing what they've done with the 460 so far in their preview videos, the level of the sound that they're going to and the simulation, and it's still running well. That's the amazing thing. Watch the videos. The sim is still running fine. I haven't lost faith with AP because they stuff. They do good stuff, and no doubt the quality of their sound with the VP185 will be fantastic. The quality of the reskin itself will be fantastic. It's just the fact that they're not doing anything. Like the VP185 should be the tiny little bit attached to the MTU one, because it's not really, it's a very limited pack. There you go, Soldier said it. It's a very limiting pack that won't have much to offer itself. Won't have much to offer, and it's very pointless as an enhancement pack. It should just be if you got the MTU one, yeah, spend an extra £2 and then you get the VP185 sounds. Perfect. That'd be fine. Get the main one, get this tiny little expansion pack for it. That'd be great. Trouble is, as well, is if you buy the MTU and the Valenta, because the Mark III sounds come with it, you're paying for the same Mark III sounds twice. Which is annoying. Like, that's why I like, that Dovetail on Steam, they're starting to put together these, complete my collection things where you don't pay for what you already own. So why can't, if I bought the MTU HST pack, why can't there be a way where I get save money on the Valenta one, because I've already bought the Mark III sounds that are in the MTU one. And then the VP185, it's going to have the same Mark III sounds in it, and it's going to have like only a few liveries. So it's just not very good, really. Anyway, less than 10 miles to go till Peterborough. Yes! Always talking. It's a great thing to do because time just flies by. Look at that. Ain't that great? Might take a very short break before I do the second section of the stream because I'm running low on water myself. Never mind any trains. I'm thirsty tonight. Water is the best thing ever. It really is.
Am I talking to the glass? Does it sound weird? Probably not.
It's 9 miles. It's the West Coast Main. Is the West Coast Main Line, as classic as it is? It's these I want to see it, and stuff like that, but they mind the gap into the glass. Really? The West Coast Man, sure, why not? You want me to
mind the gap?
Okay. Okay. Sod it, why not? There you go. Go mad with that. Whistle! Doing well. I'm actually doing well. I'll get your money after showing the Clay Render 47 Darth Vader with the chair on top. Exactly, That's what I love about it. They didn't even have to say really anything. That was a good impression. Thank you. Just talking to a glass and it turns you into, the announcer of the London Underground. Perfect. Right. We are on the final stretch here. We're on the final stretch. So that's good. It's going well. What are we driving? Only the Flying Scotsman for the next 7 miles. I've already driven it for about an hour. So that's fun. Well, yeah, I've driven it for hour and a quarter almost. Great. I'm going to think about braking. Not yet, but soon. Oh dear. So we knew a reskin. Yeah, I messed those words up. I see all his reskins. I look at them all. They're all great. You have a Doppler effect with the whistle? Sure. There you go. I'm kind of like that. Right, let's keep an eye on things. There's going to be an AWS ramp at some point, I know it. And I'm pretty sure this thing's got it. Yeah, there we go. So I need to keep the ears out. My downside, I can't see anything anymore. So downside, yeah, it's downside steam trains. You can't see anything. So, you know, driving blind and all, it's always fun. Oh, I regulate. I don't need to regulate. I'm fine as it is. I'm on 71% regulator and going at 71 miles an hour. What more do you want? It's great. Which add-on is this? It's Flying Scotsman with Steam Sound Supreme Sounds. Oh, hello. I didn't know I should... I just smash my head through that every time. Great. Sounds like bacon sizzling a pan. I would be surprised if the fireman is doing that, actually. Now, yeah, this is the East Coast Main Line, London to Peterborough, with Flying Scotsman with Steam Sound Supreme Sound Pack. That's a mouthful. And and coaches from the Class 40 add-on, so which is available on Steam. They sound awesome. Good old running sounds. Very nice. Oh, hello. Oh, this is just Heritage Railways in a nutshell, isn't it? Just there. Covered in soot, sooty face. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's why having like, you know, full immersion 3D be terrifying. It really would. And that's one thing, you know. Train sim, imagine train sim VR. Imagine how terrifying they'd be standing next to one. Because you don't get the sense of scale with this. You don't get the sense of scale. But high chance that those driving wheels are taller than you. They are taller than you. Easily. You don't get the sense of scale. It's ridiculous. I had a friend once who I can't remember how we got onto the topic of trains. He wasn't even particularly into trains. He'd abusing his job with a maniac pilot. Nice. Yes, we had a friend who wasn't even that into trains. But you know, I pressed all the information I could into him, which is good, I suppose. Do your best. Got to try and spread the word, haven't you? And he genuinely thought that trains were probably no more than 7 feet tall. He was like, that's really? Blind me. People have no idea. Which is why, you know, that's why education about railway safety is important. Because if people don't know how dangerous they can be and how big they are and how long they take to stop, then, speaking of stopping, I'm going to throttle down. Because we're, you know, we're only 2.5 miles out. So, you know. You have a cousin who volunteers on the Isle of Wight Steam Railway. Nice. See, I would lower the game sound, but we're nearly at Peterborough, so it's only because the safety valve's going off. I'll talk over that. You'll be able to hear me better on YouTube. That's when I'll do the editing. I'm not going to start breaking now. Yeah, with that 30 that's just turned up, I'm inclined to agree. I am inclined to agree. That's it. We'll start with that. I reckon we'll be fine. This will go fine. There's Peterborough. That is AWS. Is it going to go off? Let's see. There it is. Nice. It's a double yellow. Hopefully we're actually cleared into the platform. All this and then I'm not able to do it. Right, let's come off that. Nice and slow for the approach. As it seems. I sort of hold 30 miles an hour if we can. DTG probably won't make a deep double tube line because people would say it was boring because there's no scenery. You know, they'll never win because no matter what they make, someone will complain. So, you know, they can't win. I'm sure we'll see tube line one day, and there's a district line being made by someone that on UKTS, it sort of appeared out of nowhere on the forums. Like, oh, this has come back. Never knew it was a thing in the first place. Welcome to Peterborough. Passengers, please assume the crash position. Thanks for the confidence there. I'm glad you've got enough faith in me to actually stop this. We're going up a 1 in 100 gradient. English only, please. Thank you. That way I can read what you're saying. Peterborough is very resource intensive. There's a lot of stuff going on here. So if you, the best thing I find when you're trying to do scenarios, if you're trying to, you know, just yeah, turn your settings down till a particular scenario works. Some things you have to do with that on certain scenarios. So it's like there's a Chiltern mainline scenario. I'm gonna have to dial the graphics back just to make it work. It's the nature of the game. The glass just got brighter then. The fireman shining his torch. Alright, here we go. Final approach into Peterborough. Greeted by a properly placed 321 and a very lost Thameslink 319. That's great. Right, power down. There's a 30 limit up here. That's it. Let's get a bit of pressure on. Not too much. Not too. Yeah, let's just leave it. This train seems to like to just brake by itself, so we're alright actually. The thing is, yeah, if you max this game out and then dial everything back 1 notch, you don't really notice much difference. I'm not running on full graphics settings right now, and you wouldn't really be able to tell. Right, stop back of a train. No faith. There's no faith. There's no faith. This train does not coast at all well, does it? It really doesn't. That's it. Welcome to Peterborough, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Peterborough indeed. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, but we're going to press on nonetheless. We shall continue to stream, but I might need a short break. Set platform 4B, apparently. Right, the final coach is on. Next lights are red. We best consider stopping. Shut up. That's it. There we go. Welcome to Peterborough. Let's let the people do their little stop. Nice. We lived. I mean, nice job. Thanks. Thanks a bunch. But that was the Flying Scotsman. That was the Flying Scotsman indeed. A beautiful locomotive. Sir Nigel Gresley definitely knew what he was doing.